In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to connect ComfyUI to N8N. By the end, you'll have a simple, reliable setup that lets N8N talk to ComfyUI through a standard HTTP call, so you can trigger image workflows or query statuses as part of your automations. We'll begin inside N8N by creating a new workflow. Open your canvas and give the workflow a clear, memorable name so you can find it later. For testing, it's helpful to add a manual starting point so you can run things on demand while you configure. Keeping your workflow tidy and labeled now will save you time when you scale this up. Next, add the HTTP request node. Use the search to find HTTP request, then drag it onto the canvas and connect it to your start node. This node is the bridge between N8N and external services, and it's exactly what we need to reach ComfyUI's API. Think of it as your configurable pipe. You decide where it points, how it authenticates, and what data it sends. Now configure the HTTP request to talk to ComfyUI. In the URL field, enter your ComfyUI server address, including the specific endpoint you plan to call. Make sure you include the full protocol and host. And if ComfyUI is running locally, ensure it's accessible from the machine that's running N8N. Choose the HTTP method that matches the endpoint's expectation. Commonly POST for sending data or GET for retrieving information. If the endpoint needs JSON, set the content type header to application JSON. In the body section, add the fields your ComfyUI endpoint requires, such as parameters for your workflow or prompt. Keep field names and data types exactly as the API expects to avoid validation errors. If your ComfyUI setup is protected by an API key or token, add it securely. In N8N, prefer using credentials so your key isn't hard-coded in plain text. If you must paste your API key, place it in the appropriate authentication field or header and keep it hidden from logs and screenshots. Double-check that any authorization scheme, such as a bearer token, matches what the server expects. When everything looks correct, run the node to test. A successful call will return a 2xx status and a response body you can inspect in the output panel. If you see an error, verify the URL, method, headers, and body format, and confirm that ComfyUI is reachable from your N8.N instance. Save your workflow, and you're ready to build on this foundation, connecting ComfyUI to the rest of your automation.